Yo, what's going on, guys? You already know what time it is. This is your boy, the one and only, the true and living legend, Hunter J23, coming to you live with another very special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. I am your host, Hunter J. Once again, it is an honor to be with you guys on tonight. We got a dope show tonight. We not gonna be before you long. I can't be on too long because I got some things I need to handle. But we're gonna make this interview pop. We're gonna make it lit. We're gonna make it conducive. But real quick, I want to introduce you guys to my guests, my two guests that are coming. They go by the name of Two Wing Kings, and I definitely can't wait to chop it up with them. So let's get them in here. And with that being said, here they are, the one and only Two Wing Kings. Let's get it. What's going on, brother?
Good.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You going in and out,
Yo, what
brother?
up? What up?
What's going on with you, brother? Everything good?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. Same old shit.
Hey, I feel that. I feel it. Hold on. You buffering on my end.
I'm buffering.
Yeah. You might have to hop down and come back.
All right, let me see what's up. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try this one more time, guys. We're gonna try this one more time. You feel me? Like I said, this is the Independent Scene Podcast, which you can catch every day of every week. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, on Instagram TV, on IG. You know what I'm saying? You can catch it all. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, I'm definitely glad to have you guys a part of this journey with me. And they're back. So let's get back to it. Again, Two Wing Kings, let's get it. Appreciate the love already. Appreciate the love, guys.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's going on, brother? How's everything?
I'm good. My twin is out and about. He be on the move all the time, man. He's probably got some spotty service, but I'm good. I'm in the crib.
Okay, bet that. Well, first of all, man, welcome to the platform, my boy.
Hey, that brother. How's everything with you?
Cooler, man. How's everything with you?
Everything's love, man. I can't complain, man. I'm looking forward to a very prosperous year, man. It should be one of a kind. Honestly speaking, me and my wife keeps calling.
It's all good. It's all good.
Kind of messing. Probably buffering the scene a little bit, but it's all good. Hopefully, it's not an emergency. But we this year should be very prosperous and fruitful year for us, man. We always had this idea that we came in the world as two, so we try to double everything. So the fact that this is 2022, we're trying to really put out double the amount that we would have put out. So we're looking forward to it. We're just brand building and building a brand from the ground up, like legit. So it's just very, very fun.
Okay. I can rock with that. I can appreciate that. So my first question, I'm gonna get into my first question. We got a series of 15 questions that I'm gonna ask you. Well, we're gonna try to do it in the right time span because it's only an hour. But so the first question I have, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
We're here in 2022. Y'all doing your thing. Y'all are building your platform. Y'all are on this level of success that y'all are at.
Yep.
What is the message behind everything that you guys are laying down within this foundation, within this industry for you guys?
To let our words outlive us. Thing is very powerful and intricately written. So every song that we put out has a deeper message that people can actually relate to and resonate with. So whether we're talking about liars, whether we're talking about messages for our kids, messages for our loved ones, everything. Just like our first album, basically, it's like we're very driven. We don't just try to put music out just because it sounds good. We want the message to incorporate that. We feel like the one thing that's missing out of hip hop is the 5 fundamentals, and people naturally have a tendency to forget those 5 fundamentals. So we want to make sure that the most important fundamental, that is knowledge, is consistently pushed. So we're told that hold on one second. What's up? Just say it. What's up? Huh? Is she wilding? Call her on the phone. Call her on the phone. I'm live right now, so we gotta. Is it an emergency? Oh God, Jesus Christ! All right. Hold on 1 second. Call her on the phone. No. Call her on your phone. I'm gonna step away for a hot second. Call her on your phone. We're gonna figure this out. When you get on the line, I'll be up there and I'll figure out what the fuck's going on. Outside, so she's safe. She's out. Stand by. Let me get 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let me get.
Okay, go ahead.
What the fuck? Why now, bro? God damn it. This is on my calendar. I was you asleep. I'm live. All right, I'm back. Crisis averted.
All right, I'm back too. I had to run. We both had to take a run.
Crisis averted. All right. So yeah, continue, bro. What's the question? You said whatever you said. You lead the way.
Okay, so we just gonna dodge it because I pretty much got my answer from the first question.
Okay.
So my second.
Hold on. My twin said plug him in. Yo, twin, you gotta
Yeah, he did. He's told me I think he's coming now.
Okay, yeah, you got a request, so you should be all right. All right, cool.
Yeah. So my second question, man, being that you guys are brothers and y'all have it seems to me from what I've been seeing that you guys have a very impactful way of knowing how to captivate the people, you know, by what y'all do, and I truly commend that. One thing that I want to know, being brothers, being in this industry and working the same field, is it one of those things? How do you guys manage to bounce, the ideas and the moves and the process off of each other?
Man, honestly speaking, thank God for technology. A lot of it, especially with us being, grown men. You know what I mean? It's not like, we're like in our young early 20s or early teens. Like, we've lived some lives. With me being in the Army, my twin brother being in the Army, us getting out the Army, me going to college, getting my degree and stuff like that. And especially with us both being married as well. Like, if technology wasn't interwoven, like with the fact that when we how we write, we use like the iPhone notes, and with the iPhone notes, you can share that note in real time. So like, if I call him on the phone or FaceTime, I'm like, yo, I got this idea, I got this beat. This is what I'm trying to do to it. He can actively see me write to it.
Oh shit.
So okay. He can, in live real time, I can be writing 2 lines, 4 lines, whatever.
Yeah.
He'll see it and we'll be writing it together basically. So I can see which direction he's going with his. He can see which direction I'm going with mine. I can see the bars that he's putting in his. He can see the bars that's going on with mine. It's real fun. Real fun.
That's phenomenal. That's absolutely phenomenal. And I respect the hell out of that because that is something major. And, hopefully one of these days I get the opportunity to be on that type of time. You feel what I'm saying?
Tapping too? What you mean?
Hey, listen, we gotta tap in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got
bars you ain't share it. You got bars you ain't share no bars.
Listen, y'all got to share that knowledge of me offline. but look, so getting to my third question, man.
All right.
Being, you mentioned being married, things of that nature. You know, what has married life been like for you?
I mean, honestly, it's been everything, man. It had some highs, some lows, some ups and downs, problems that we worked through. Um, you know, communication. Can't say it's been the absolute greatest. It's been the best decision I've ever made in my life. I would say that my twin brother probably made the same. He's blowing me up. He's trying to get in here. I don't know why he's able to get in here. Hold on.
Trying to get him in, but it seems like it keeps saying that he's unable to connect or able to join.
Yeah, that's kind of foul.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna invite him one more time to see if he'll be able to make it. But yeah, so you said married life has been amazing.
Yeah, man. It's like, I would say, man, if you are, a young man, find somebody that you can, share your ups, your downs with, and actually, really resonate with you, and accept you as a friend, accept you as a lover, accept you as an intellect, accept your goals, accept your hobbies, accept your dreams, and work together collectively to make that a reality. Once you do that, man, it's beautiful. Like, she's a very successful, beautiful woman. I've been with her for 12 years going, like, so it's been, she's been with me through my worst times, especially like when I got blown up in Afghanistan 2 times, so like, and shed blood. And it took me like, a couple years to recover from that. My twin brother was still serving at that time in Afghanistan and stuff like that. It's been, if I have her in my corner, I wouldn't be who I am today, guaranteed. I'm probably far different.
Okay, I respect that. I definitely respect that.
Trying to get him. I don't know why we can't get him in here. I've seen plenty of these platforms where you can have 2 or 3 people in.
I know. That's weird. That's weird to me. Instagram, I don't know what's going on.
Well, I will say this too. My twin brother is not tech savvy.
Okay.
Can you send him the request? He's actually sent the request so he can jump in here.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
All right.
I think I got it now. I may have got it.
Yeah, I see it because we both have the same Instagram account for the music page. This is my the page that I'm on right now is my personal page. I don't give it out, but for situations like this, I would definitely do it. People don't. You could request to see it, but if I don't know you, you're not going to get access to this page.
That part. Well, I definitely appreciate you, man, for accepting me. You know what I'm saying, and rocking and tapping in with me.
Of course. Is he able? Did he not jump in here yet?
I'm hitting the accept button, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's on his end. I don't know if that's an Instagram issue. I don't know, but I'm clicking the button, but for some reason he's not popping up. I don't know.
Come on, Instagram, you messing it up. We might have to redo this.
Listen, yeah, 'cause we need the 2. But you know what? Like I said, I'm sure. Like I said, he can piggyback off you like I.
I mean, look, you're looking at the same person anyway. Like, it's just 2 people with just this. We came in the world the same way. Like, wherever I am, he is. It's like being in 2 places at one time. We had to learn that quick in a young age too, because all the fights that we've been in. A couple of fights that I've been in, I didn't tell him about when we was back in school.
Okay.
And people were, and like, beat this dude up, and then he'll go get his mans. And then my brother doesn't know why he's fighting these 3 people because I'm over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to learn early on that we can't move dolo ever again. We can't act like we're dolo. Hold on.
Fucking finally.
There it is.
God damn. Hey, what the
and welcome to the live, fam. How you feeling, my boy?
Man, I can't, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me, man. I don't know what the hell the complications, but I had to jump on my personal page and jump on this. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Instagram need to get it together.
Right, that part. Get it together. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, I am talking with 2 Wing Kings. There are 2 dope artists out here. They're brothers, and they're putting out some amazing body of work. You guys, make sure you guys tap in with these guys, man. They definitely are letting it be known what they got going on. So y'all stay tuned.
Word, respect, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, this is gonna be a very fun podcast for the next 40 minutes or so. Enjoy. You know what I mean? Light up a cigar. I lit my cigar up. got my yak. We good to go.
That part. All right, so we're gonna jump back into it. So now that your brother's here, man, I got a question for you, man. You know, being an artist that you are, you know, what is it about? Oh man, he buffering.
God, this guy. It's just so.
Get the service right.
All right, so listen. So my question to you, you know, being an artist and being the artist that you are, man, what makes you so different and so unique aside from all the other artists out here?
You want to answer that question, Twin?
Aside, yeah, for sure. Besides all the other artists and stuff like that is, you know, I think creativity. I think one of the
Okay.
main things. I think one of the main things that these artists nowadays are lacking. Besides like some of the mainstream guys like Joyner, you know, obviously you know, Kendrick, Cole, the creativity. I feel like.
Oh man, come on, you gotta.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. The creativity's lacking.
No.
You know, like
No. But hold on. But let me finish. The creativity I feel like is lacking. I feel like the creativity is it has died down. It's kind of like the same shit, like booty shaking, fucking drugs, guns. Like I think the creativity, in my opinion, is lacking. I feel like definitely this album that we're working on right now is kind of gauged towards breaking that creativity cycle of, all right, well, what am I listening to? Am I going to gain some knowledge from this? Am I going to gain some insight from this? Am I going to learn from this? And I think that mixed in with the hood, the gritty, the coming from the bottom feel, because that's what we came from. We came from shit. So coming from shit to, you know, gaining some type of success, we don't have to rap. So it's like, you know, for us, it's more of a hobby. It's more of a understanding. Like, hey, man, if I'm gonna speak these words, I'm gonna preach these words to the masses, to the crowds, to the people jamming our shit. I want motherfuckers to be like, yo, I walked away from that motherfucker knowing something. Like, the motherfucker said something that they can gravitate towards, at least, you know, from the kids and the youth that don't really have father figures and married culture in their life. I think that's kind of what's going to separate us from a lot of these artists and stuff like that, if that answers your question.
Been on the same page since we, you know, love this music. It's been well over 20 years since we've been doing this, and it's like, you know, the number one thing that we've always liked doing is just like giving a message that's creativity. We're tired of the same normal things. That's why I dropped that song called "We Kill Modern Rappers." Like, we're killing the whole idea of, oh, let's just stand in front of this camera and fucking rap these bars, and the visuals don't fucking what you're saying in the songs, or you got to show guns, and it's like, come on, man, we all got guns, everybody got money. You don't got to show a
They love.
Like, what are you doing with that money? Like,
They love.
Not teaching
That
people
little charger with the head on it.
how to establish. You know what I mean? It's like that, those type of you know, intellectual type of feel, but still like groovy as all shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's still like, oh my God, I can really bump this and enjoy this because they're talking about something. You know what I mean? As opposed to talking about a whole lot.
Nah, you good.
But I think it is right. The creativity.
Okay, I feel that.
Because our songs, for example, like, they're not the typical, like, I'm gonna shoot you, I want this bitch to shake her ass. Like, we got records like that. Don't get it twisted.
We definitely do.
Got a boatload of records like that, but it's boring. It's like, what are you doing that's gonna expand the idea of, you know, this rap culture that we live in, this hip hop culture, the 5 fundamentals? What could we do with that? Like, I'm not gonna say that, you know, seeing an ass twerk every now and again ain't the fucking greatest thing in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's boring. That's part of hip hop. I can't say that it's, but, you know, at least
that shit.
At least at minimum, our catalog will show that we have literally everything.
Okay.
All elements of hip hop, everything.
Okay, bet that. Like I said, you guys, for you guys tuning in, make sure you guys go ahead and stream their music on. I'm pretty sure it's on all platforms. Go stream it right now.
Yep, right. Stream that. And 2022 is another one for you.
We definitely got some knowledge coming your way. 22 for sure.
It's a really record. It's like a record to make you feel like,
feel
up
good.
downtowns, man. Up in these downtowns. That's it.
It's an uplifting record. We got an uplifting record coming out. We spent a lot of work on that record, man. I ain't even gonna front, man. We mixed it like five, 6 times easily, easily
Yeah,
5,
crazy.
6 times. So
Okay.
Crazy.
until it made the sound and the feel that we gave it to writing it, I think once that energy matched.
Oh, hold on. We got a question.
All right. So that question. So that question says, as positive black men, what would you like your legacy to be for future youth?
I love it.
That's a great question. My positive legacy from me, from my opinion, I want to leave a legacy for uplifting, that you don't have that drugs. I mean, yeah, every man gonna have violent tendencies. I don't care. I really don't care too much about getting into the nitty gritty of violent tendencies. I have my violent tendencies sometimes too, but I mean, for the most part, I want the youth to understand that it's not so much the guns, the gritty, the all in your face. I gotta prove that I'm tough.
Right.
I want people to understand that, man. Hey, look, we don't have to rap. I'm good without rap. I'm sitting in my kitchen right now. I got my own house. He owns his own home. Like there's ways around becoming successful besides what you see on the regular image of me flaunting chains or rappers flaunting big chains and big whips and all that, whatever. There's ways of being successful without all of the flaunting imagery, because what most of these mainstream rappers don't tell you is that it takes credit, it takes time, it takes months of discipline to understand what it takes to obtain and to gain wealth. And it starts with, like I said, discipline. And I want people to understand that even within our music, and my bad, Twin, I'm gonna finish up, but it takes discipline to start from the base of the bottom of having absolutely nothing, because I know what that feels like, or we know what that feels like, to actually having something and getting our own and providing it. And there's nothing wrong with the 9-to-5 job. Like, I hate people I hate the rappers talking about, I don't work a 9-to-5, da. Yeah, absolutely. Own your own business, own your own entity, but guess what? It starts somewhere. And if that means you got to get that 9-to-5 and wake up even though you don't want to get up, and you go bust your ass, but guess what? As long as you obtaining your goal that you wrote down, that's the way you need to go, and that's the direction that you need to be pushing towards. And that's what these rappers are not explaining. They're just talking about the fast money, the quick drugs, let me go pitch this, let me go put in that work and go do this, let me go do that, whatever. But they're not talking about the grind and the 9-to-5. I'll be a 9-to-5 nigga, it still fucks a nigga bitch.
And you're right. Twin, you're right. And I hate the fact that they glorify this street life and make it seem like the young black youth, especially with me raising one and my twin brother raising two, like the last thing we want is them to glorify this street life. The whole goal of the street life is to get out the streets. They just don't tell you
they don't glorify it no more. They
pigeonhole the mind into thinking that they have to use the streets when there's so many other avenues that you're just not using your creativity to be able to pursue. That could be a 9-to-5. That could be entrepreneurship. That could be the army. That could be 1,000 different ways. It's just, it makes me upset, just thinking about that. And I if anything from this catalog that me and my brother are building, if there's anything that anybody can take from this catalog, is that we want people and anybody who listens to it to really expand their mind and go further than they think that they could.
Yeah. Don't be boxed in so much to
thinking that
drugs, the guns, and
the gun,
whatever, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
About the butter. It's about butter.
I got guns. I don't be out here flaunting and that. That's stupid.
We have those, but that's what I said. It's about the butter, baby. Like when you see Baby Boy. What Ben Rhymes talking about?
You talking about what's it? Yeah. OG.
OG, man. He said that's real shit. Get the butter. The butter's the shit that matters.
Right. Now, and I want to say again, this is definitely some very, very well responded answers, and I'm definitely fucking with them for sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Always, we're gonna stay positive for you. I promise.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, with the industry being the way it is now, and
Mhm.
you guys talked about it earlier. There's so many of the guns, the sex, the money. That's all cool. You know what I'm saying? But as artists, what, how do we as the nation, how does the hip hop culture change the narrative of what is typically said in a rap song? How do you change that narrative?
You change the narrative by at least engaging in some of the positivity. Not like obviously nobody's discrediting the drugs, the guns, the fast money. Nobody's changing that. I'd be lying to you to say I haven't been around it. Right?
That's
That's
that's fact.
that's not the point. Like being around it, being grown up around it, understanding, seeing it, doesn't mean that you have to partake in it. Right?
Right.
What's wrong? One thing that I like to preach is what's wrong with being a hood nerd?
Right.
Because me and Twin kind of classify ourselves as being hood nerds. To be honest with you, I graduated with honors. I, I went to school to fucking Coney. We went to school to Coney Island, right there, Brighton Beach. I went to Grady.
Okay.
What is it gonna make?
Grady.
We went to Grady.
Grady, you heard?
Hey, you guys see any Grady head? What's this like out there? And I promise you're gonna find everything in that school. It ain't like
What's up, cuzzo?
nobody's talking about glorifying that lifestyle. But what I'm saying is that nobody's preaching the other side of it too. There's only a very small group of rappers that's preaching the other side of that too. One thing I like about Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka don't even rap no more. He recognized that he was a whack rapper, made some millions off the culture, but now he's into entrepreneurship, buying business, gaining real estate, understanding taxes, understanding that it's easily obtainable, but it's up to you to grasp onto it. Just the way the funny thing is, I think the crazy part is, I think all drug dealers could be multimillionaires because instead of doing the energy you're putting into illegal activity, you can be putting that into actual legitimate business, and you'll probably be made more profitable on legitimate business than you would doing the shit on a slide tip.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it.
I'm sorry, good.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that, and again, this is one of the reasons why I'm always intrigued by brothers like yourselves who are able to have the intellect to be able to fully break it down and let people know and understand where sometimes the confusion may come in. And so I appreciate you guys for breaking that down for people that
For sure.
didn't really understand that.
For sure.
Let me ask you guys this. So when you're together and y'all are putting together this music, what is the main thing that you guys? What is like the main goal in your mind for any music that you guys put out? What is the main goal that you're trying to get out to the people?
The main goal.
The main.
Literally, like I said, like to let our words really outlive us. Like if I died tomorrow and somebody heard my song, what did they learn from what I said? What was the poetic elements that I added to it to make it, more appealing? What was the hook that I was grasping into you? What was the core focus of why I sat down and spent my time and wrote this record? Like that's it. Like, what can I get from it? Like it's almost like a teaching thing. Like, can I teach something that you can learn anything from anybody? So why not learn from us who've attained a certain level of wealth? Like me and my brother don't have to rap. We don't need to rap. We could have given this up 10 years ago and we would have been fine. I bought a house, he bought a house, we got a house, careers, we're good. Like it's not like my son and wife wants for nothing. Like it's not so it's more like, why am I doing it? I'm doing it because I love music. We love music. We love the idea of being able to teach through music. We love the idea of being able to share messages through music, reach a larger audience that probably don't have a similar goal or mindset or even had the type of people like us around them in their circle. We want them to feel interconnected with us. Hey, let's build this nation with us. Like, that's why we say twin kings. Like we're both over this this nation of people that are supposed to be, you know, better people. Like, why can't we be good men? Why do we have to be this negative stereotype of killing each other? Why do we have to be this negative, the idea of freaking glorifying drugs? I never sold drugs in my life. Never. You know, I won't do it. I won't do it because I've seen how
we have done some grimy shit on lives,
Listen, I was gonna say.
So look, like, I'm not even gonna sit here and talk about what we have or haven't done. Now, we've done a lot of shit in our lives, but I'm not gonna sit here and say we don't have. Like I said, I think at the end of the day, I think that men, you know, we have violent tendencies. We do things out of anger, out of you know, animosity. You know, I don't judge nobody for what they do with their lives. I just feel like at the end of the day, my music, like I said, we have some records that kind of grasp towards the contradictory of what we're talking about right now. I'm not going to sit here and try to be a hypocrite and say I don't have songs that kind of glorify the sexualization of women. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have we don't have songs that glorify shooting somebody or whatever the case is. I'm not going to talk about what we would and wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I think any man getting pushed to a corner that has to defend himself is going to do what he needs necessary, like I said, you know, that fight or flight mechanism, whatever the case is. But I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, and nor am I going to fucking incriminate myself and say some shit. But at the end of the day, I think you can understand what I'm talking about as far as when it comes down to understanding, you know. And I feel like for the most part, I think what besides the records, you know, the couple here records here and there that we talk about, whatever. But I feel like for the most part, especially when this album that we working on right now, I think it's fucking magical. But I think the album that we pushing towards right now, our main sole focus, not just the singles we putting out, but the main sole focus on this album is to deliver a message. Like, what can you gain from this? Are we talking about shooting somebody, or are we talking about gaining wealth and understanding that we understand what the bottom feels like and where you can go from there, and understanding that it doesn't stop here. It's what you do with your life. Like, I think one of the lines I just wrote was pretty much I try to make the correlation of, you know that back in the saying that you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but you teach the man how to fish and he'll eat for the rest of his days. You ever heard that correlation, that quote? Mm-hmm. You know, and I try to add those little messages in between our lyrics and in between the concepts of our songs, so people can, all right, well, that shit was deep. Like, I even rapped one of my verses to my god brother, and he was like, yo, that was deep. Like, I want it to be like that. I want people to be like, yo, that was deep. Like, you gonna smoke to that, you be like, yo, that was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can feel that.
That's part of why we write the way we write. You know, every single song, especially because if just like you've noticed, the track titles go in order. So we put that much level of effort into everything. So when we say with the singles, for example, we're going to go right after the album. We'll go, with these bars, we kill modern rappers in these streets. You get it? Like, we're telling a story as we're going. So when people hear the next single that's going to come out on the 22nd, they'll be like, oh, damn, like, wait, what's the next segment?
Story.
And then it leads all the way up until the album, and then the album comes out, and then the album's going to have a track list that's going to be just like that. It's going to be in order. So, like, everything is in order. So even the album titles,
okay,
you have in order of precedence.
Okay. And I'm gonna say this too, because, you know, I've had the time to actually go and check you guys out, and I think I told y'all this. Y'all together collectively, that's, man, listen. I've had my share of music, but what I heard from y'all too, listen, I'm literally all hands on deck. I'm team two.
Respect, man. I appreciate you, bro.
So, you know, it's definitely remarkable, man. And again, I say, you know, to have two black men like yourselves who are truly pushing the envelope and pushing the agenda for what hip hop culture is built on, I definitely can say that that's truly what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I want to get into this next question real quick. So I'm sure you guys have a lot of support, a lot of, as we like to call them, fans at times, but you know, but seeing those supporters, seeing those fans, just real quick.
Young kings and queens. That's what that is.
There we go. So with that being said, you know, with all of the love and the support that y'all get, real briefly, let us know how does that make you guys feel to know that you have people out here that are truly behind the movie, that supports the music, that are singing your lyrics, might I add,
man.
going y'all out the war.
It's
The world.
The
world.
Literally, the way that we're moving is like we want to be so interactive with the people that interact with us. So if you interact with us, we're gonna interact with you back, guaranteed. You send me a message, I'm not gonna. I might get flooded, but I'm gonna reach back and find it. And it's two people operating the account right now. It's me and my brother. So if I don't see it, he's gonna see it, and we're gonna interact with everybody. So you know, however we can build, whether that be, oh, let me send you a beat, hey, write on this, or you know, hey, I want to feature on your records, or hey, I want to, you know, I want you guys to come do a show here. Like we want to really interact with people who interact. I'm all for it.
Okay.
To answer your question on my side, I feel like, man, it means the world to me.
Literally.
I feel like even my wife would tell you, like, off rip, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we was on the brink of not even doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with our collective lifestyles, you know how hard it is to be like, oh man, well, what's the reason for me to do it? I ain't searching for millions. I'm trying to work towards, you know, business ownership and entrepreneurship. I can do that without rap. I don't need to be in it. You know what I mean? But I feel like, you know, that's why having a good support system around you, I think, you know, especially with I don't really like to call them fans. I like to call them kings and queens. You know what I mean? But or you know what I mean, obviously with the new generation going on, I'm like I said, kings, queens, young apprentices, whatever it is. I'm not gonna sit in and category as in men or women. You know, I know I want to support. Yeah, like I said, I want to support them. You know, or support everybody in a way where I don't even have to call you, you know, king, queen. You could be king, queen, or apprentice. You know what I'm saying? Or it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So I just want to. I appreciate all the support. I mean, something that, you know, having a good, you know, like I said, a good support system around you kind of builds you to be even more creative, to be even more reaching, to be even more influential in a way. Like I don't really care too much about the negativity. Like I said, I just want to be at least write something or do something that's like, yo, I can look up to that. You know what I mean? Or yo, I can fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like, so if that answers your question. But it means the world to me.
It definitely did answer my questions. And again, you know, this is what I love doing what I do so well, because you know when I meet interesting guys like yourselves who have this whole, as I like to call it, this intergalactic way of life and looking at life, and how you both view things, you know, musically, you know, as apparently as brothers, you know, it could really truly be an amazing thing, you know. And what I love most, if anything, is whenever you do have two people that can fully come together and really make some really solid hits, like that shit there is truly it's unprecedented, especially when you know you got two people that really know they know where they're coming from, they know what they're about, and they know how to make it relatable to the people out there, you know.
What's up, Saudi? Long time no see. What's poppin', baby?
But now, real talk.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real, I do.
The love is phenomenal, man, and we absolutely appreciate it. I think the biggest thing about, you know, just what we do is, like, especially with this year, man, like the catalog that we're building is just gonna be. It's gonna be fun. It's literally gonna be a little bit of everything. Especially like like, for example, you said fan engagement. Our fans, not fans. I would say our castle. I'm not gonna call it fans ever again. I'm gonna say that's our castle.
Love it.
Our castle reached out to us and said, "Yo, I need to hear y'all do a strip club record."
They did,
and we were like, "We've done it before." They was like, "No, we want y'all to put one out." Because I mean, if I start pressing the space bar on this goddamn thing, I got songs. The catalog is crazy. We got songs.
Like, and listen, and here's the thing. I totally And I truly believe that on every level, because like I said, even from what from what you guys have sent me already, and the thing, and just to me, the lyrics of it all.
Yeah.
If, you know, you guys are really breaking it down in these songs, and you guys are really being transparent in these songs as well. And that's what I think we need more of, because again, you know, piggybacking off you guys' music from what I've been hearing, you know, it seems like there's a lot of, like you said, yeah, like you both said, there's a lot of storytelling. And
Yes.
I feel like a lot of times so many artists forget that that's what they're, in a sense, you know,
Paint a picture.
exactly, paint the picture in this industry. So, you know, again, you know, I can't, you know, y'all probably heard me say it 1,000 times, but you
Like
know,
we built this to basically, you know, let our castle, you know, work with us. Like if people are saying, yo, make a strip club song, we're gonna make a strip club song. People say, yo, we want to hear, you know, another intellectual record. We're gonna make another intellectual record. If we want to hear another story, we're gonna pick another story. But we're gonna make sure that it fits, you know, exactly what we're trying to do, with a little bit of everything, you know. So this year, people are gonna get a little bit of everything, like, you know. And that's what's the best part of, that's the best part of being able to create music the way that we do, you know. So I'm looking forward.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you at least understanding the intellectual capability, because I think one of the arguments that and actually, regardless whether y'all believe it or not, but me and Twin argue all the time. Our debates
I was gonna
are fucking legendary. I ain't gonna front, our debates, like I've had family members that are listening on the debates like, y'all need to start something. Like, nah, fuck all that. But but yeah, we had actually, to piggyback off what you said. Like, one of our debates was to talk about um exactly what you was just talking about, with you know, catalog. So I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
this.
we were trying to figure out, you know, what specifically people wanted, you know, what direction people wanted us to go in, and
Yeah.
we decided to say, you know what, we'll go in whatever direction our castle dictates, and like, you know what, instead of pigeonholing us into this, oh, we're just conscious rappers,
Yes,
or we're rap
but twin,
or
you're missing
girl rap.
exactly what I was getting at. They literally, one of our debates was um lyric breakdowns,
right.
Oh
because I remember we
yeah,
had a huge debate about that. And I told Twin, I said, yo, bro, I really want people to, like, especially this album we're working on. I said, yo, Twin, I really want people to, like, to break our lyrics down, because I feel like some of the bars that we spit goes over heads. Like, I remember we just did mind you, you know, for everybody that's viewing, for everybody that's tuned in, go check out Chill's album. You know, his album's fire, absolutely fire, and I loved every track from start to finish. And we featured on one of his tracks, "Winter Is Coming," and I remember he had hit me up. He was like, "Yo, that was a triple entendre," because you know, he's a lyricist too. He understands,
Right.
bars and, you know, metaphors, similes. He understands the art, you know. And I remember he hit me as, yo, that was triple entendre as fuck. You know, I was like, and I started laughing. I said, man, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy you caught that, because I remember I rapped that verse before I had laid it down. I had wrote it and rapped that verse to a couple people, and they didn't catch it. It went over their head, you know. And that just kind of show you that. And that's kind of show you that a lot of the little hidden gems that be in between the lyrics, like I and like my god brother told me, and I never forget this. Even rapping now, he told me, yo, don't dumb it down too much. You know what I'm saying? Or don't dumb it down at all. If you feel like you can intellectually understand it, do it. You know,
Yeah,
and
right.
that kind of drove me
this
to
is
not dumbing down my lyrics too much.
yeah, the speedway on that. Like we're gonna, especially with this year. I told my brother, and this was the debate. This is the final what we said we're gonna do. We're gonna actually start going live and doing lyric breakdowns after the song comes out,
Smart.
and
Yeah,
break every song that comes out. We're just gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna go live, me and him, and we're gonna have the song playing, and we're gonna stop it, and we're gonna break down what we were talking about and how we put it together, so that people can really grasp how intricate these are. Like, it's not like when I say, you know, disrespectfully. Let my art speak for me. I'm already good. I ain't struggling. My money doubling. Smart investments got them dividends coming in. Just trying to have fun again instead of always hustling shit. I got a family now. Look at my son. Peep how I raised him. His life should be fun. When we stop that, people are gonna be like, wait, hold on. Look at my son. Peep how I raised him. So it's just like, look, when people start to get it, like, oh shit, there's like so much small. It's gonna
bars.
It's very
bring that back. They were like bars.
It's listen, and see, and again, see you guys is tuning in. He just gave y'all some bars right there. You know what I'm saying? That's an exclusive right there. Y'all just got that for free. You know what I'm saying? And that's because y'all tuned into the show, and I appreciate y'all. But real quick, I got 2 more questions for you guys, man, because I definitely want to hold you guys, because I know you guys are very, very busy. I have, you know what I'm saying, casing that quickly, you know what I'm saying. So my last 2 questions I got for y'all, because I'm gonna definitely bring you both back for a part 2 edition. You guys,
yeah, for sure.
Right. No, so you guys is tuned in. Stand on the lookout for that. There will be a part 2, because there's more that I want to get into with these 2 brothers, man. And I'm sure they're gonna be glad to come back and chop it up with us again, man. So this next question. So looking at where you guys are at now, where do you guys see yourself after 2022? Like, have y'all even looked beyond that yet? What's the goal for 2023?
What do you want to answer that, Twin? Because I got one.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna let Twin answer that, because he's the real visionary. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Whether y'all believe it or not, you know, when they say 2 brains kind of connect and it just makes magic, this is exactly what we talk about, because he's the future planner. Not gonna lie to you. Me, not gonna lie to you. I kind of live my life in the moment. I try to. It's kind of like a fault of mine, but I think we kind of grew up in an era where I was used to growing up outside and just meeting my friends at the park, not having a cell phone type shit. Right. Now it's like everything is on right here in your face. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
question,
but let me answer. I got you. Hold on. But I was like, I think, damn, he just threw me off. But yeah, you always
brother.
It's a brother.
He threw me off. But I feel like you know, damn, he just threw me on my damn. Man, rap with your shit.
After 2022, especially with how we're going to go about it, people have been, our castle has been requesting us to do this Brothers Anonymous project. And we've recorded like maybe 4 somewhere between 4 to 8 songs for that little project already. And it's supposed to be me, my twin, my 2 little brothers on the beats, my god brother. And
it's our older brother, yeah.
Well, older brother, sorry. My older brother. We're supposed to do this collective project that's supposed to be called Brothers Anonymous.
Okay.
And it's like so bar driven and creatively, like just it's poetic. It's crazy. Like, honestly, it's just crazy. But after that, where I see it, like I see us like really starting to tag in, because you know we've reached out to like major labels. We've gotten some offers, and you know, where we are right now, we're comfortably like, you know what? No, because you guys are going to dictate what we're going to do. And we're so, you know, front driven on what we want to do with our catalog. We don't want to give that to control over to them, because they're going to be like, oh, you know, I built you up to this part and I'm going to give you this now. And then when it turns into gold, I'm going to have it. Nah. We're going to build it up the way we
fuck about that. I like to climb, baby.
Yeah, I love that's it.
Climb.
That's me and my brother. We spent hours debating it. Like, yo, we could just take this deal right now. You know, I'm busted in the fucking in the DMs. I got the game in the DMs. Pat Poose in the DMs. I'm like, yo, Twin, we could do it. He was like, Twin, chill. I said, all right, bro. You're right, bro. Let's build this the way we want to build it, and we both enjoy the hustle. We both enjoy the grind. Let's grind it out. Fuck it. You know, let's let it. And when we get up there, it's like, yo, I really seen them do it.
Right. And I'm gonna say this because again, you guys are truly, you know, remarkable. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from myself.
That's love, man.
I definitely what I have loved most about this conversation that I've had with the both of you, is it's not only the fact that you guys are both intellectual, but you guys are very real with it when it comes to, like I said again earlier, breaking down each type of situation and knowing how to address it in ways that people could finally be able to relate and understand, because
Right.
you get a lot of people that don't really understand how the music world goes, how the artists think, how they put the lyrics out that they put out. So the fact that you guys are able to show that and put that out there, and like you said, to break it down in forms where people can understand it, I
Right.
what I'm saying, that's really one of those things I feel like we all need to have, within ourselves, that,
Right.
where we can break it down and make it understandable, make it explainable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely, most definitely. And so my
Yeah.
final thing I want to get into real quick. So, what I'm saying, and this is just brother on brother, growing up the way you guys grew up, who would you say between the two was more of the more, I want to say, the conscious versus the better rapper? Who would
A rapper, oh, there's better rapper debate. I heard this. All right, I'm gonna start
Ooh.
back this motherfucker on for like another hour. So we'll say this right now. I'm gonna give my brother his flowers right now and say, yo, twin, you can write a better verse at times.
Okay.
All right. Most of the time, my brother, he's a beast when it comes to kicking out them verses. Like, for real, for real. Like he's a monster when it comes to like kicking them bitches out. Like when I'm saying like, oh shit, rap on this, and like how he puts his shit together and formulates it and be like, yo, this nigga, I gotta take it another level. I gotta go back and write some better bars. Like what the title.
I
I was
feel that.
close.
I feel that with God.
And then just to jump off that, and I got to give my brother his flowers as well. I think somebody else asked this question kind of similar, but this dude right here, when you ask for a hook, a chorus, this motherfucker kills it. When I say kills it, I be literally like, yo, bro, how did you think
Right.
of this? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, how was this catchy? Like, we got a song, I think, I guess for the viewers that's on right now, we got a song coming out hopefully this year, right?
Hmm.
But Pinocchio,
Ooh,
like
who it is?
Pinocchio,
That's
it's
gonna
called
be lit.
Pinocchio. It's called Pinocchio. Or not, it's not called Pinocchio. We're debating on what it's going to be called, but right now it's in the phase of Pinocchio and called Liars, right? You
Right,
know,
Okay.
because liars, they're around us every day. You know,
right.
motherfuckers speak. Oh,
They
I did this, I did that, I did this,
That's
I did that, I did this, I did that, but they be fucking lying in your fucking face and making you seem like they somebody that they not, right? So,
right.
we grown up so much around lying ass niggas, so it was like, you know what, fuck it, I know how to tell the difference between who's telling the truth and who's lying, right? So,
Right.
but this motherfucker killed this freaking. I'll put it this way: we don't have even a song release, but we played the song so much because obviously we got to worry about production, how it sounds, how it resonates, yada yada. You already know how this
Right.
music shit go. I'm not gonna preach to you about that, but our kids are reciting it, talking about this song is tough. I love this song. It's so catchy. I did that. That's Pinocchio. They love it. Right?
Okay.
So it's,
Okay.
but that's him. That wasn't me. That was him creating that hook, that chorus.
right.
That he comes up with the most creative like ways to drive off of what the message that we're driving off of. I gotta give him his flowers. The dude's incredible. He comes up with hooks and choruses. He comes up with hooks and choruses within like the first 5 minutes to listen to a beat.
It's
And I
crazy.
gotta give him his flowers because like
Yeah,
literally
we, we
70 to 80% of the shit that comes out is definitely his hook.
Big
It's
facts.
just,
Big
he a
facts.
beast with it. Yeah, he a beast with that.
Okay.
That,
So,
that's
we,
that's what kind of drives me to
we
be
copy.
so fucking monster. That's what kind of makes me to be a monster with the verse. I'm like, if he can kill this, I gotta murder this verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it
you know,
happens like that.
and again, this is what I say. This is what I love. When I see two brothers who can bond together and not be all about the bullshit and all about the drama and the lights and the fashion and all those things. Grant, like you guys said, you guys could have took that route, but the fact that you did, you guys wanted to do it yourselves and build your own your own empire. That's what it's about, because we never
Yeah,
never want to be in a position like you said where people are telling you how to run your music, when to put your music out, things of that
Right.
nature, because you definitely want to have that free control, and I definitely understand that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
They'll
and that's
box you in just as quickly.
we're in a unique position though, bro. Like if me and my brother were not well off the way we are, like didn't already grind and put that mud knee deep in the dirt in regards to like getting our own personal lives in order, if we already didn't have that, we would be in a situation where, that money getting dangled in our face for a deal would have been very enticing. But
Think about it.
now we could be like, I don't need that. I'm okay. I don't mind working from the ground up.
Twin, I'm actually happy you said that, Twin, because think about it like this. A situation that we in right now where we're both grown, we both homeowners, we understand finances, we understand how money works in this world, right?
right,
If you would have asked me if I came out with if me and Twin came out with a hot song back when we was fucking 17, 18, when we still had roaches coming out the cereal box. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And
Right.
we had fucking we was eating fucking water with cereal and we had to wash our clothes in the washing machine, but we ain't had no drying machine, so we had to dry them outside and over the fucking over the fucking over the couches and
Hold
shit to
on.
dry our fucking clothes. Like
them were the days.
that's
But,
those were the days, right? So
but
we know what the fuck we talking about, right? So if you would have asked us back then, you would have threw fucking 500,000 million dollars in our face. We'd have been like, fuck yeah, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Right,
And now it's like, nigga, I done climbed the fuck out of the fucking pit already. You gonna
right,
offer me a million? A
it's like,
million?
right,
Like, nigga, stop playing. I'll probably be like, nigga, stop playing with me, bro. You gotta offer way more than a million, nigga. And I better have some fucking royalties in that bitch. Like, I'm not playing that whole game you
Right.
play with everybody else. You can play with them younger niggas like that, but I'm not. We not them niggas. So
that,
at the end of the day, that's
and
how I look at it.
that part. Listen, and I said, and with that, I want to cap it off by saying this: you guys have truly shown what it's about when it comes to this hip hop industry. You guys have truly trailblazed. I feel like in your own right. When it comes to all the artists that are coming up, and again, I commend you guys for really, showing how you guys move, showing how you guys are. But not only that, showing what it takes to stay in the work process, to stay on the grind, to stay doing what you love to do. Because again, you both are so intelligent, and you got the intellectual side. So it's like you're not just getting just one side, you're getting all sides, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
about most, you know what I mean?
Word.
That's why I said the reason why we're twin kings is because we can talk with kings and not lose the common touch. We want to be able to have our castle really understand us because we really understand them.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's
we really do.
You
exactly
got
I ain't shitting on nobody's hustle. I ain't shitting on nobody's
to
grind.
walk
Is
amongst
that I understand that,
have
yo,
to walk around with all these security guards and all this. We want to walk with the people. The problem is they have all these jewelry on and they think it's cool. How I would be. You want to rob me and I have a credit card?
right.
yeah, Twin, and I'm gonna jump off what you just said.
I don't.
One of the biggest things why I like Muhammad Ali,
Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all got
why I love Muhammad Ali. Real quick, I'm gonna finish up.
y'all keep talking. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, one reason why I love Muhammad Ali and why I always say he's the fucking greatest is because he was able to walk amongst the people that fucking loved and embraced him.
that's it.
He didn't need 20 fucking bodyguards. He could go outside right now and run with his people.
That's it.
And that's king like because I shouldn't have to hide amongst my guards. I should be able to walk around because these motherfuckers love me.
That's it. That's it.
These kings. I'm being prosperous, but not only just myself, but I'm being
Right.
prosperous for you as well. And I want to make sure you eat, I eat, everybody eats, and that's what makes you great, in my opinion. I feel like I should be able to not only walk around. I don't need to walk around with jewelry. I'm kind of against jewelry. Yeah, I do have some chains and some fronts and shit like that from my younger days. I'm still gonna wear it because I still got it.
And,
But
right.
granted, I'm not promoting it. I don't really care too much about wearing that shit every day. I'll be a regular ass nigga in flip flops outside, just
That's
like you. Nigga,
facts.
Right.
I promise you, I take this hoodie off. I got a wife beater, just like you, nigga. I promise you, it's no fucking difference. And that's the shit that I'm talking about because it's like I don't want people to understand. I want people to understand that, bro. I am a regular ass nigga just like you. It's just that I'm a little bit creative with this. You may be creative with painting. You are incredible. You are an incredible podcast host.
I
I'm
appreciate.
not.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You're an incredible podcast host. I'm not
Straight
really a podcast guy, but you fucking make this shit magic. You know what I'm saying? So this is your art. This is your platform. I support you just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand that no matter what they do, some guys can be incredible drivers. Some guys can be incredible painter. Some guy can be an incredible carpenter. I want to support all my kings and queens and apprentices and everybody that's in my castle and everybody that's even outside my castle to understand that I support you. I love you. I want you to prosper. That's it. You know what I mean? And then if you can't fuck with that, then hey, it is what it is. I got nothing but love for you. Fuck it.
We're gonna forever walk amongst the people. You heard?
That part. That part. Well, listen, gentlemen, I definitely, like I said, have enjoyed the conversation. I want to keep going because I got so many other questions I need to ask y'all, man. But
bro, just jump back in the DM.
Call my line, bro. You good? Call my line, bro.
Listen, I got you. But listen, real quick. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's podcast. This has been brought to you by yours truly, Honcho J himself. I am truly grateful for these two brothers coming in and chopping it up with us. Real quick, guys, make sure you guys go and stream their music on all platforms. Go and check it out. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all the next up and coming things. But real quick, let people know where they can follow you guys at, guys.
All right, you can follow us at Twin Kings on any platform. As long as you look up Twin Kings with 2 eyes, you're good to go. The twin is spelled with the number 2, so it'll be 2 WIINZ Kings with a Z. That's it.
That part. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my time. I am so glad that you guys joined us tonight. This live will be going on my IGTV page as well as YouTube, and I will definitely send it to both of you so that way you guys can post it, share however you see fit. But with that, we thank
you know me, bro. My twin bros knows me. I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna put this shit out and I'm gonna repost it.
So with that being said, again, guys, we thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you guys have a great and wonderful rest of your night. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time on another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. This is your boy Honcho J. We out, guys.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
boy. Bye.